Well, all week, KIRO 7 has been hearing from Boeing workers who want to remain anonymous. They are worried Boeing's plant in Everett is not doing enough to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. North Sound reporter Ryan Sims took their concerns right to the company. And Ryan, every large company is trying to adapt to the times.
And Boeing is one of them, Monique. We have learned that a dozen workers within Boeing have tested positive for COVID-19. That is out of tens of thousands of people, so it's not a large percentage by any means of the workforce. But one worker here agreed to speak with us because he's worried many more of his coworkers will get sick. As part of its coronavirus response, Boeing says it will notify any employee who could have had contact with an infected worker and order them into quarantine. Yet all week, workers have emailed KIRO 7 News saying it's not enough.
It's not like a car where you can just go, okay, we just wipe it down with alcohol, now you can sell it.
This employee asked us not to use his face. He's one of at least a dozen people who are concerned they've crossed paths with employees who tested positive.
We don't know whether or not we've used the same restrooms, used the same food areas, had discussions with them, used the same parts, used the same tools, and we don't wash these tools.
This worker believes the only way to ensure the facilities are safe is to close them for several weeks. It's what the big three automakers, Ford, GM, and Chrysler did just this week.
I'm glad they did this because it's going around and we don't know who have it. I could have it.
In response to these concerns, Boeing told us it is taking additional precautions, deep cleaning in high-touch areas, and introduced standing-only meetings to encourage a safe distance between workers. Boeing said there are no plans to close any of its buildings, which is exactly why this employee decided it was time to say something to KIRO 7.
I'm not as worried as I am about myself as I am about my family and spreading it to the people that I live with at home.
And that is the worry for so many people, not just at Boeing, but around the Puget Sound. Now, regarding the 12 employees who have gotten coronavirus here at Boeing, the company says each employee worked in different departments in different locations around the Seattle area. We're live at Boeing in Everett. Ryan Sims, KIRO 7 News.